U.S. President Joe Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke by phone during Biden's final week in office, as progress toward a Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal gained momentum. Israel and Hamas are reportedly making advances, though key aspects of the potential agreement remain uncertain. The White House stated that Biden discussed the fundamentally changed regional circumstances following Israel's ceasefire with Hezbollah in Lebanon, the fall of the Assad regime in Syria, and the reduced influence of Iran in the region. Netanyahu's office noted that he briefed Biden on directives given to senior negotiators in Doha to advance the hostages' release. Biden emphasized the urgent need for a Gaza ceasefire, the release of hostages, and intensified humanitarian aid through a halt in the fighting under the proposed deal. The phone call on Sunday marked the first publicized communication between the two leaders since October. On Saturday, Netanyahu dispatched a top Israeli security delegation, including the heads of Mossad and Shin Bet, to participate in indirect negotiations in Qatar mediated by Qatari, U.S., and Egyptian officials. Israeli media reported that Netanyahu met with cabinet members who opposed the ceasefire deal to dissuade them from resigning. Meanwhile, UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy met with his Israeli counterpart in Jerusalem to discuss progress toward an agreement. Donald Trump's Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff met Netanyahu on Saturday as efforts continued to reach a deal before Trump's inauguration on January 20th. Trump previously warned that all hell would break loose if the hostages were not freed before his return to the White House. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken remarked on Thursday that an agreement was very close and expressed hope that it could be finalized before Trump assumed office. Blinken added that the deal would be based on proposals presented by Biden in May. Anshel Pfeffer, an Israel correspondent for The Economist, expressed doubt about a swift resolution, citing repeated similar situations in the past. Pfeffer acknowledged a slight increase in optimism, but remained skeptical until an official announcement of a truce or the release of hostages. He noted that both Israel and Hamas have incentives to reach a deal before Trump takes office. Hamas fears Trump may allow Israel to inflict greater devastation on Gaza than has already occurred. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry reports that more than 46,500 people have been killed during the conflict. Israel states that 94 hostages remain in Gaza, with 34 presumed dead. Additionally, 4 other Israelis abducted before the war, including 2 deceased, are still in Gaza.